A golf course rents out llamas as caddies. A church in Mexico is selling plots of land in heaven. And a city in Scotland is offering cash prizes for taking photos of you putting rubbish in the bin. These are the weird stories for Thursday on Weird AF News, the only daily weird news podcast in the universe. I got 3 weird stories from all around the earth. Come on. At a North Carolina golf course, a llama can carry your golf clubs. Llama caddies, guys. I said it. Llama caddies. How exciting is this? An animal carrying around your golf clubs? You could probably ride it at the same time, right? Catch a ride? Oh, this is unbelievable. Take my money. Take my money. I want a llama caddy, and I want it now. Where is this happening? Okay, it's a golf club in Brevard, North Carolina called the Sherwood Forest Golf Club. Oh, the Sherwood Forest is a real forest? I thought it was just a fictional forest where Robin Hood resided. It's in North Carolina. They've been pushing this type of caddy, the llama caddy, for some time now. They say that tourism and recreational activities involving llamas have actually been on the upswing lately. I think I covered a story about an airport that had llamas in the airport to comfort you if you were feeling very nervous about your incoming flight or the flight you just got off. Sort of like emotional support llamas. So they're bringing them out there in the public. It says here, there are 30 llamas at the Sherwood Forest Golf Club. 30. They've all been trained to carry your bags, and it's just as adorable as you might expect. Oh, furry caddies, love it. How do they smell, though? I'd imagine llamas don't smell too good. It says here, these llama caddies don't need any cash tips either. They're pretty fine with some water and a handful of tasty greens. Yeah, so cheap. And at the same time, you get an advantage with the llama caddy because during a tight match, the llama can just spit at your opponent, and that's helpful. You want every edge you can get at golf. It's not an easy sport. Now, the article says historically llamas have been used to carry heavy things and can typically lug anything between 70 to 120 pounds. They're from the Andes mountain regions of Peru, Bolivia, and Chile. They are known as, quote, easy walkers because they don't destroy the grass that they tread on. So that's very important because everybody knows when you walk along a golf course, you can't be destroying the grass that you're treading on. And if you happen to destroy it, you got to replace it. You got to go and get your divots. I'm big on the divots. When I golf, there's a lot of divots involved because I'm no bueno at golf. So I'm constantly putting back my divots. Also, just a tip, if you smoke a divot, nothing happens. Just letting you know. Stick that in your pipe. Nothing's going to happen. I smoke other things before I golf, though. You have to. Who's not getting high when they're golfing? Imagine being high, golfing, and your caddy is a llama. Mind blown. How do you blow our minds? Oh, I got a way to blow your mind. I got a way to blow your mind. Now, it says here, this isn't that new. Llamas as caddies has been a thing since the early 90s. When the Talamore Golf Resort in Southern Pines used the idea to generate publicity at their newly opened Reese Jones designed golf course. It was a hit, and it is now being replicated by Mark English, a golfer and owner of a nearby llama farm, who put out the idea to the Sherwood Club. And now they're working with him. He's providing the llamas. He can probably play for free now forever. This guy knows what he's doing. Now, golfers are assigned their own llama when they get to the golf course, apparently. And then you also get an expert to escort you because you need someone to, I guess, is a llama wrangler. So there's still a human being involved. It's not just you all alone with your llama. That'd be pretty sweet. I'd like to know what happens with the llama poop because they poop along the way. They just poop wherever they go, They're like horses. They don't look out for it. So what happens to the llama excrement? Do you just include that as part of the course? Yes, we have a crap hazard on hole 5. Oh, and here comes Jeremiah. And he's about to tee up. He's in a tough situation. About 30 minutes ago, there wasn't a crap hazard on hole 5, but now there clearly is, and it's a big one. So does he go around it? What's Jeremiah going to do here? Is he going to go over the crap hazard or around the crap hazard? He's going to play it safe, go in front of the crap hazard, then 7-iron it there from there on. Let's see what he does with the crap hazard. Yeah, Jonesy, crap hazard. Good job. You're very mature. Now, as always, I jest, even with things that I love, and I love this idea of having a llama caddy. It's much better than my idea for honey badger umpires and sloth crossing guards. Couldn't really get those off the ground. Nobody was on board. A church in Mexico is selling plots of land in heaven. And you thought nerds buying houses in the metaverse was silly behavior. This church is selling plots of land in heaven. I declare this is probably a bad investment. Everybody knows it's better to buy property on the moon. And if you're looking for some property on the moon, I got a guy. We'll get you on the moon, guys. This church in Mexico, which apparently isn't being named, is helping people prepare for eternity by selling plots of land in heaven. We're helping people prepare for eternity by making them poor in the present. According to the pastor of Entoms, E-N-T-O-Ms. What's Entoms? This pastor claims to have received permission from God for the church to sell heavenly real estate for the simple price of $100 per square meter. Oh, square meter. Oh, heaven uses the metric system. Oh, there's going to be some conservatives out there pretty pissed about that. Heaven using the square meter. Pictures of the offer have been circulating on social media showing a brochure with an elaborate depiction of a holy house in the clouds. Assuming we're going to need a rooftop in heaven, guys, I mean, why would you even need a house in heaven? Isn't the atmosphere absolutely perfect at all times? It never rains, nor hails, nor snows. It's just perfect. It's heaven. You don't need something to protect you from the elements in heaven. Heaven's got perfect elements, bro. You don't even need any clothes in the heaven I'm imagining. Just sleeping on that fluffy cloud. Don't even need a bed or a pillow. So what are you doing with a house in the clouds? I mean, I'm just questioning the legitimacy of that picture. There's other reasons to question the legitimacy of that picture, Jonesy. The illustration features a family ascending a golden staircase to their new celestial home. In case you guys are wondering how you get up into heaven, it's a golden staircase. Not an escalator. All right? There's no Jesus drone bringing you up there. Okay? There's no holy hot air balloon. It's a golden staircase. Let's hope the tweakers don't find out about the golden staircase. They'll rip it apart to sell for meth. Now, the brochure clarifies, yeah, good. I'm glad you're clarifying. Let's see what this church is clarifying. That heaven's a fantasy? What is that? The brochure clarifies that the church accepts various payment options. Oh, that's what the clarification's all about, in case you guys were wondering. Hey, we would like to make a major clarification. Okay, what would it? We take PayPal, Google Pay, Visa, MasterCard, and American Express, as well as available payment plans for your house in the clouds. Only $100 per square meter. Hey guys, I got news for you. I'm selling that same land for $50 a square meter. Come on board. Come on, ride the train. Come ride it. Come on. It's the religious scam train. Come on. I'll also sell you Jesus beans. You plant them, and then you can climb up that holy beanstalk to your house in the heavenly clouds. How about that? Believe me? Anyone believe me? Now we have here in the story some real estate influencer on TikTok. A real estate influencer, is that a thing? I'm just learning now, guys, that there's something called a real estate influencer. Never heard of that before. This person asserts that millions of dollars worth of these heavenly plots have already been sold in what is being called the biggest real estate deal on the planet. Oh, so sad. Well, they fell for the religion, the original fantasy, so these people are already gullible AF. Of course they're buying up this real estate, sadly. And I mean, this sort of thing is no different than, the Catholic Church selling indulgences for your sins. Same idea, This is what the church has to offer. This is their product, guys. This is a product. The promise to get into heaven, the ticket into heaven, and as we see here, the real estate in heaven. The article says, unfortunately, this is not the first instance of someone attempting to sell real estate in heaven. In 2018, a Zimbabwean pastor was arrested after selling, quote, tickets to heaven to his congregation for $533 per person. Tickets to heaven. I probably covered that show in 2018, but don't remember it. It also says, similarly, last year, a Ugandan pastor persuaded many of his followers to liquidate their assets, including land and livestock, to fund their eternal purchases. The article ends by saying, maybe one day these scammers will realize access to heaven is quite famously free to everyone. The scammers realize? No, it's more like the sheep need to realize that heaven, if it is there, if it is a thing, it's free to everybody. You don't need to give your money to a church. But if you did give your money to a church to buy your plot in heaven, there's some concerns. First of all, the homeowners association in heaven is going to be pretty strict, right? You're not going to be able to have much fun up there, Pool parties, keep it quiet. The quiet hours are going to definitely be a thing. So that's rough. But no worries, though. I'm sure all the money, though, that the church gets for these tickets to heaven and the land in heaven will be put to good use. They're going to use the money to feed the hungry, right, guys? That's what they do with their funds in the church. They feed the hungry, right? They heal the sick. They clothe the unrobed. I believe that's what they do with the money. They've been doing that forever with the money, right? Yay! A city offers cash prizes for taking a photo of yourself putting rubbish in the trash bin. How lovely. This is a positive story, sort of. Putting litter into trash bins could win you some cash prizes in Edinburgh, Scotland. Up to €100, as a matter of fact. The city council signed up to a lottery which awards cash prizes every month for helping keep the streets clean. It's called Litter Lotto, and it's free to enter. And they give out regular spot prizes and jackpots, and it's supported by brands who just want a cleaner environment in their city. People are invited to download the app, take pictures of themselves putting rubbish into a litter bin, and then upload the images, which are then automatically entered into a monthly draw. Each month there will be a €100 Edinburgh prize and a €1,000 Scotland-wide prize. Now, you can enter as many times as you like, put as many selfies up of you throwing away trash, but you must dispose of a different item of rubbish each time. Oh man, I would just bring my trash outside and throw it on the ground and then take 85 selfies each week. I'm sure someone's figured out a way to hack the system. I love the idea, though. I love the approach. Anything to get people to clean up. It'd be amazing if we could do that around here, because this country is just horrible with the trash on the ground. I was traveling in Asia, even in a very poor country like Vietnam, you still don't see trash all over the ground like you see it in the United States. That's unbelievable. Now, Litter Lotto says it incentivizes good behavior, encouraging people to dispose of their litter thoughtfully and responsibly. It's a carrot approach instead of a stick. It argues that as well as reducing litter, the scheme also has the potential to foster a greater sense of environmental stewardship within communities. Some of the other councils that have taken part in this lottery scheme, they keep calling it a scheme. I think that's the wrong noun. A scheme to me is like a scam. This is more of an honest reward system. All right, some of these other councils in Scotland. All right, I don't know if I can pronounce these. Let's try it. Midlothian. Did I say that right? Aberdeen. Ooh, that's an easy one. Glasgow. Got it. Fife. Falkirk. Got that one. Renfrewshire. Oh my goodness, look at this word. Renfrewshire. They put a FR, then an EW, then a SH, and then a Renfrewshire. Where do you live? Oh, right, I can't even do a Scottish accent. I'm not going to try. North and South Ayrshire? I can't say these places. Man, I thought the cities and towns in India were tough to pronounce. Scotland's not easy either. We have here Transport and Environment Convener Scott Arthur is enthusiastic about this idea. He said, quote, I believe this will have a positive impact if people are posting pictures. That in itself is a good thing. People seeing other folk tidying up litter, which will hopefully encourage more people to do the same, tidy up their litter, get things in the bin. It's sad that you got to motivate people to get things in the bin. You would think that they would just want to get things in the bin out of the goodness of their own heart. Unfortunately, we live in a world where it's all about what's in it for me, bro. That's what we're living in. It's a world of what's in it for me, bro. The last couple generations, I guess mine included, are the what's in it for me, bro generation, sadly. Hey, you want to help save the planet? Yeah, what's in it for me, bro? Well, you can win 100 pounds. All right, I'm in. The initiative due to start in the fall comes as latest figures show Edinburgh improving its cleanliness rating after a bad spell during COVID when statistics showed the capital's overall cleanliness had fallen from 89% in 2017 to 82% in 2021. Ooh, and then they were like, we need to crack the whip. We need to crack the whip. That was pretty good. Crack the whip. That's a pretty good, that's all I could say in Scottish. Crack the whip. Bring out the gimp. Crack the whip. Anything else we need to know about this? I wish they would do this in the States. Just get people to throw trash away. You know, bringing selfies involved with it helps too. You know, because people love selfies. Can't get enough of taking photos of their own face. All right. It says here the council in Edinburgh has other plans, including launching a blitz on chewing gum. Ooh, let's learn about this chewing gum thing before I bounce out of this story. It says starting in the area around the top of Lath Walk, Picardy Place, Lath Street, and Greenside Place. The council secured $25,000 in funding for Keep Britain Tidy to buy specialist equipment to tackle chewing gum. Oh, how about that? They're really stepping up their game to handle the chewing gum fiasco that's going on there. I'm assuming they don't give details, but I'm assuming it's just a lot of chewing gum on the ground. They got some special equipment for that. Is it just a pack of dogs that you release and allow them to rip the gum off the ground and eat it? Bunch of goats, you know. They chew up the grass, they chew the gum. It's pretty good. Yeah, chewing gum can be an issue. Wow, they really give a damn about how their cities look, though, and I just think that's amazing. You should come and take a stroll through. Just take a stroll down Hollywood Boulevard in Los Angeles. I think I can sum it up in one syllable. One syllable. Yay! Hi, my friends. This is your host Jonesy. I'm in the midst of listening to llama sounds. Sounds like they're laughing. You know, it'd be cool is if they made that sound while, you know, you had a llama caddy and they made that sound every time you hit it in the woods. They just was like, sucker. Or you stepped in their excrement. Anyways, I'm still on the llama idea. I think it's a lot of fun. I'm sure there's other animals that would make good caddies too. This is great. I love it. I love just making little tweaks to what's already working just to make it a little weirder. And I do, I'm a fan of sports, so anything involving sports too is cool. I'm considering taking a curling course. They offer like a curling course here in Los Angeles. You guys familiar with curling? It's that weird Olympic sport with the ice where someone throws what looks like a large puck, and then someone takes a broom and sweeps in front of it. It all looks weird and fun. So I'm thinking about trying that. I just got to get some comedians to go with me, and we'll shoot it. Anyways, I'll keep you updated on that. It's probably something. If I shot something like that, it's something I would put in the Patreon. That's what the Patreon's for, stuff like that. Visual gags. If you want to join the Patreon, it's patreon.com/weirdafnews, or go to weirdafnews.com and click on the Patreon banner, or download the Patreon app on your phone. Do a search for Weird AF News. That's a way to support the show. And my email here, by the way, is funnyjones@gmail.com. I've gotten some inquiries about the intern position that I put out there the intern position, and I guess I should have been a little bit more specific, because most of the submissions I'm getting are from sound engineer types, people that know how to work with sound, can edit sound. I am not looking for that whatsoever. I'm looking for people to handle the social media for Weird AF News, to help grow the show any way that they can, aka get more listenership, and someone that can help secure sponsors for the show as well, sponsors and advertisers. So all of these sorts of skills. There'll be some other things, but those are kind of the big three tasks that I'm looking for. So if anyone has experience in such things, you'd have to know how to pitch a podcast to advertisers, and and you would have to help design a pitch deck around that. These are the sorts of skills that I'm looking for. You would have to come up with dynamic social media posting ideas as well, this sort of thing. Graphics, graphic arts skills would be appropriate in this area. Someone who knows how to really work the crap out of Canva or something like that. This is the sort of candidate that I'm looking for. Someone that can do all of those things would be ideal. So you can reach out to me, funnyjones@gmail.com, if you're interested in this, in applying for the position. And just let me know what your skills are, and if you can handle any of that. Appreciate it. All right, I'll see you tomorrow for Florida Friday. Yes, Florida Friday. I know I said that yesterday, but I forgot what day it was. Totally. I've been busy, man.